CBG news. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi everyone. Um, hold on just a minute, guys. Always something. Anyway, y'all, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hey, Reese Cub, what's going on? Oh, I got some good lighting going on tonight. Y'all, I got a crazy story. I got two crazy stories we're gonna talk about on tonight. For sure. Um, all I can say is on the first story is a love triangle. Y'all tell me what you think. This was brought out on the news. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some people to enter in, and then we're gonna get into it. Um, I do want to let you guys know I am looking into looking for jurors um, on the Kia Beverly trial. I do want to get their opinions on the trial and their and to see, their what their unbiased. I'm gonna be unbiased as always. I just want to know their opinion on the trial because they were the ones there. They were the ones that looked at the evidence and said she was not guilty. So I do want to speak to if anybody know any jurors that was on the trial that's from Monroe County. Let me know. Um, I definitely want to say that. Because I just want to have a conversation with them. Not long, but just so we can, just to get their perspective on, um, just to get their perspective on the trial and their observation on certain things. Because anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Child, I just finished eating, so um, these kids they still hungry, knowing that they done ate. So I ain't never seen kids so hungry in my life. Anyway, guys, on tonight we're going to talk about this lady. It's a love triangle that went completely bad. Um, it was a love triangle that went completely bad. I'm gonna pull this woman on the screen. Y'all gonna see her crying. Um, and I'm gonna give the story, and y'all tell me what you think. So this is a woman out there in Houston, Texas. Her name is Karen Stewart. Allegedly, she has been charged with murder for allegedly shooting her who she called her husband after she confessed that he confessed to her that he was in love with another woman, child. Um, hey Trisha, how you doing? Um, It says here that Karen is 51 years old. She was arrested on Saturday following the reports of the shooting in Harris County. Um, Deputies found that James Hargrove with multiple gunshot wounds and told them that she told the cops that she shot him. And he was transported to the police where he been transported to the hospital where he passed. Uh, Look, every time. All right, y'all. So can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me very well? So she shot and killed her boyfriend, her who she called her husband. And it was reported that, due to the fact that um he said that he was in love with another woman. Um, hey Rosie, how you doing, baby? Now I definitely want to say this, guys. People ain't playing no more, man. I'm gonna say this because it's not right for her to take his life, but as a woman that has been heart has been broken or whatever, you can't be going around here um playing over people and their feelings. People have feelings, and some people, I'm good, baby. And some people will go off. You're not gonna sit around. Some women ain't gonna allow you to play over them and their feelings. This woman probably held this man down. Time out for all those games. If you know you're not serious about a woman before you enter into another relationship or play over somebody, in that relationship first, and then get into another relationship. You some people just so don't care. They just don't care about nobody's feelings but their own. And as you see, she is remorseful. She is on a $75,000 bond. They gave her a pretty low bond. Exactly. Don't play with nobody's feelings or heart, because it'll end up getting you killed. And I don't know why men play these kind of games. And some of these females as well play these kind of games. At least he told her, even though he wasn't cheating. Right, but y'all, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the um the video. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the video of the news reporter after, and let y'all see what they reported on the news at her home. Um, yeah, you could like it is some very good manipulators in this world. I used to be with one. I just got rid of one, and I ain't even look back. One thing about it, I have made it in my mind. I'm not going to deal with anybody that's trying to manipulate the situation or play over people, because that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cool to play over people and their feelings or play with somebody's heart, because people, you wouldn't want it done to you. Like, I guess I'm a different kind of breed. You know what I'm saying? I guess my mama raised me old school. I don't know, but I'm just not one. I'm a one woman man. That's it. And if that one don't do, I get rid of that. That's what I do. If I'm tired of you, I get rid of you. That's what I do. Now I don't know how anybody else roll, but baby, that's how I roll. Um, but anyway, exactly the same thing. Amen. Um, if you got, I always like I have walked out of relationships. Like if you got to choose between me and her, you be with her. I'm going. I can. It's plenty more fishes in the sea, baby. Just as simple as that. Hey, princess, baby, you walked right on in. Thank you. Um, so let's listen to this. This was after. This is the neighbor is going to give you guys an account on what happened um during the shooting. Y'all just listen in, child. It's a lot. Let me know if y'all hear echo or anything like that. Let me know.
Tom, it all unfolded inside of this home behind me. Police say that a woman shot her husband several times and killed him after just learning he was in love with another woman. A neighbor sharing that surveillance footage with me a few moments ago after she heard all of the chaos on Saturday morning. The moments before police say a man is murdered by his wife captured on surveillance footage from a neighbor. Pulling into their driveway around 1:45 a.m., a man is seen walking into the home with a woman. It's one of the last moments he would be seen alive. It was shocking. Around 30 minutes after the two go inside, a woman's seen running down the street. And I saw this lady panting and frantically running, and she almost lost her breath, and like she had to stop. Oh, just to see somebody run for their life was scary. Police say 51-year-old Karen Stewart shot and killed her husband, James Hargrove, after he told her he was in love with another woman. Surveillance footage shows someone put in the back of a patrol car around 5 in the morning. It's not clear if it's the wife in the video walking into the house or the woman he just told his wife he was in love with. Was she remorseful? That's crazy to see. It's like a novel. Stewart is behind bars on a $75,000 bond and will be at court tomorrow. I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, y'all. So if this man, let's be real, y'all, how would y'all feel if, and I hope he didn't do that. Like, he brought the woman, like, had this woman sitting at home. This woman was at home. He come pull up at 1:43 in the morning, allegedly. Because this is what I'm gathering from the story. He pulled up at 1:43 in the morning with another woman in his car, about to tell this other woman that he is in love with the woman that he done pulled up in the house with. Did y'all gather what I just gathered? I just want to know that. So that's all I want to know. Did y'all gather what I gathered from that clip? Now, I would have been kind of upset too. Probably, but like I said, what disrespect. It's one thing. Let me say this. It's one thing to tell somebody you're in love with somebody else, but it's another thing to bring the person to the home at 1:43 in the morning, talking about this who I love and I don't want to be with you no more. How would your reaction would be? Answer that question, baby. That woman probably saw black, red. She blanked out, basically. Child. Um, I know darn well she blacked out. She couldn't. This man disrespected her in the worst way. Even though it's not right to take somebody's life, but you can't be playing over people. You can't be disrespecting people. If you're in a relationship, what man you know will come in the home at 1:43 in the morning? And I'm not bashing him, but from what I'm gathering from that story, if there was a woman that ran out the house, I swear to God, y'all seen the look. Thank God for these little cameras, child, to be on the outside of our home, child, to catch everything. Because he's catching everything, child. Those because I got one too, child. He catch everything. She cut her loose. Do you hear me? She cut loose when the bullets got to flying. Oh shit, I went crazy too. Exactly, Shakina. Cause ain't no way you gonna come to somebody's house. This one, I don't care if it's your house, your husband house, girlfriend house, whatever house. You don't come and be disrespectful like that. Talking about something you in love with somebody else. Now that to me, any woman will flip like this. This is a crime of passion. I'm gonna just call it what I said. I don't, you know what I'm saying. She might get some years, but she ain't gonna get many because this was a crime of passion. Because how that woman ran, that woman, that girl said that woman ran so hard she got off. She ought to lost her breath. Do you hear me? So, she turned it too close, Joe. Yeah. I've been through that when I was young. I busted the window. Man, I have been through it one time too, child. I was pregnant. And child, baby, People ain't never saw that side of me. But I don't like. I vowed to myself I would never let somebody get me out of that, can't get me out of character like that, or love someone that hard like that, to allow them to ever do me like that. Now, I have threatened a person's life, but I had to take that back because that's not in me to try to take somebody's life. That's not in me. But child, I will cuss you out. Oh, baby, the words that will come out of this mouth, baby, will be real ugly. Look, I swear to God, I will cuss, act a fool, cry, and go the hell off, all in the same thing. And then you wanna throw something at you too. So, but I vow to myself I will never allow somebody to get me to that place ever again. It ain't worth it. It's no man, woman is worth it. Y'all listen to me now. Nobody's worth it. If somebody disrespecting you like that, never fool with them again. Cut ties with them no matter how much they cry. Because you know what I'm saying? Because the same way they got them is the same. If they did you like that, what you think they going to do to this person when they get tired of this person? So what I did, when I finally got done, and the God healed my heart, and ain't never been back. I'm one of them people, when I'm done with you, you don't exist. That chick is a bold motherfucker. I know, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes these men will hype your mind up, be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She know me and her ain't together, man. She know I don't want her no more. Mm-mm. Wow, Shakina. Yes, I hope her family do. Wow. Well, look, stay strong, my sister. Yeah, ain't nobody worth all that. No one. Do you hear me? No one is worth putting that, getting yourself to that point where she went to. It'll cost them their life, and it'll cost you yours. Ain't nobody worth that. Okay? Like I have you, and this is not the end of the story, y'all. I want y'all. I'm about to play something else, child. You know, as we go along with this story, I want y'all to listen to this part. I mean, this video I'm about to play. Come to find out, what? Oh, girl, you about to blow the whole house up, child. Shakina, don't ever do that again. Ain't nobody worth that. Ain't nobody worth that. If you listening and if you going through this kind of situation where the man playing both sides, get out. Get out while you can. No one, if anybody that loves you should never, if you're not a choice, in period. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no choice. You know what I'm saying? It's a man out there that's gonna love you for you. You have to just look. You got to get. He might be on the other side of the man, but see, there's man right there that you're looking at. He's in the way because your mind is distracted on him. But if you move him out the way, God gonna bring you somebody that's is fit just for you. That's what I do believe. It's gonna happen for us, child. That's what I believe. Girl, you was angry, child. Look, don't ever get to that point. Y'all don't ever get to that point in life where you get like this. Because I swear you don't know what you be doing. I swear, like this woman blacked out. I honestly can't believe this man brought another woman at the house at 1:43 in the morning to tell this woman. This is what I'm gathering from the story. If he brought a woman at 1:43 in the morning to this woman's house and say, I'm leaving you. I'm in love with this woman, and brought this woman to your house. The woman blanked out. This is a crime of passion because ain't no way someone is going to sit there and just like accept that. I'll be like, look, I'm good, and I know how you feel, baby. I trust me. Ain't nobody worth all that. Ain't nobody worth all that. All that pain, and then all you gonna do is turn around and do it to me again. Nah, I'm good. He must have had, but we got to get the whole story, y'all. This ain't this is just the beginning, child. It's about to get even hot. Listen, I'm about to let y'all listen to this, guys. I do not own the rights to this, but I am using this for education and news purposes.
Well, a surprise
Hold on,
twist
y'all.
today for a murder suspect in Spring, Texas, caught in a love triangle.
A woman
Listen,
accused
y'all.
of killing her lover over his other lover finds out that he had a wife all along, too. Fox 26's Tiffany Justice live with this deadly affair.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
The wife saying the ME's office finally released the body to her after confusion over who was the real wife. A love triangle leaves a Spring man dead. The Harris County Sheriff's Office saying an adult female, Karen Stewart, advised responding deputies that she shot her husband after he told her he was in love with another woman. That other woman was with him at the time. Karen Stewart is now in jail, charged with murder, bond set at $75,000. The love triangle unfolding as investigators learn more. Stewart is a girlfriend of James Hartgrove, the victim. James married but recently separated.
I got the call that my husband had been shot, and they took him to Houston
Y'all.
Northwest. He didn't make it. It's very hard
We
to
gonna
believe.
listen to her whole interview. I got it.
We've been married for 14 years. It's very hard to believe.
Sandra Hartgrove, the wife, is in disbelief, saying they separated in November and that she was unaware of the other women.
I've never met the person. I have no idea. My knowledge is she's a caregiver.
She says James was her best friend and they spoke every other day.
Talked to him every other day. I haven't really seen him since my nephew's wedding, but I talked to him every other day. He just recovered from COVID. He had
Listen to this.
been in the hospital. He was there 5 months. He couldn't walk.
Oh, we
He had
finna hear
2
it
heart
again.
attacks, a stroke, his kidneys
So
failed.
y'all
He
can
just
get the
recovered
full
from all of that.
understanding.
So for him to make it through all of that
Hey, Angie.
to end like this is real disheartening.
Funeral services are set.
They already have laid him to rest, God rest his soul. But we're gonna listen further to the wife and the real wife. This she wasn't the real wife. She was the Rosie. Look, hey, look, y'all, listen. Y'all about to hear the wife interview. 3 women. He had a wife and 2 side chicks. Let's just say this. Exactly, Jamie. That what got him, child. And we about to listen to the wife's interview, child. I know it's too much to take in at this moment, but we got to get through this. Yes, they've been married for 14 years. She's gonna tell you guys in a minute. I'm about to play it. If we can. I'm about to play the interview. I'm gonna let you guys hear it. Hold on just a second. Let me get it up. But yeah, he honestly, guys, I swear to God, like he had a wife and 2 girlfriends, and he still was communicating with his wife. But he was playing the role, and then she got over COVID. Yeah. Listen to this. I'm about to pull it up. All I got to say is, man, y'all, when we get in a relationship with somebody, child, check their references, do a background check, make sure they ain't married to nobody, ask a friend, and get the friend to ask that friend, do a whole, just child, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, all social media sites to make sure these people ain't got no woman, girlfriend, or whatever, because child, people can live a double life and you know nothing. But let's listen in here. Because this is crazy. It was when I finally, because I got this Miss Sheila. Shout out to my secretary, Miss Sheila, and she's probably listening on a replay if she's able to come in. She sent me this, and I was like, oh my God, like no. I can't believe this man to set up here and try to play both sides and end up getting killed. That's why I said you can't win when you playing dirty. When you being a low down dirty, we'll get you. Now this woman lost her life. She ain't the wife, she the girlfriend. She ain't married to that man. She just, unless they got married. I hope he didn't do that. I hope he did not marry this woman, Miss Stewart, and still was married to his wife. Him and his wife ain't been separated no more than 6, 7 months. Child, let's listen. Hold on, y'all.
She's a caregiver.
Let me go back.
That's the most I know about it.
This apparently, from what we've heard from the woman who was running away from the scene, that there might have been something going on between him and that woman, and that him.
Sandra Hargrove.
And Sandra, right?
Yes.
Sandra, tell me a little bit about this. What's
Listen, she didn't know nothing about this.
going on with this case?
I honestly don't know. I just know I got the call that
He's gonna play. Hold on. If my internet will work.
my husband had been shot, and they took him to Houston Northwest. He didn't make it, and now I'm here to try to figure out what's going on.
And the sheriff's department, and we reported that wife shoots husband, but you're saying that's not the case.
No, I'm
Tell
legally
us about that.
I'm legally his wife. We've been married since 2009. We met 2006. We just separated in November, and I'm assuming maybe that's the person. I'm not positive because I've never met the person. I have no idea. My knowledge is that she's a caregiver. That's all. That's the most I know about it.
This apparently, from what we've heard from the woman who was running away from the scene, that there might have been something going on between him and that woman and Miss Karen.
I heard the same thing.
Does it surprise you or shock? It
Yeah.
just seems hard to believe.
It's very hard to believe. It's we've been married for 14 years. It's very hard to believe.
Where do you go from now? They're not calling anybody but you about
put that on
the sheriff's department. I mean, you tell me about that. How did they contact you? What happened?
My son, our oldest, not our oldest son, but his oldest son, my stepson, and of course I'm the legal spouse. So yes, everything is on us and on the family. So now I'm just trying to get him from the MD's office and start to try to find where we go from here.
What did you think when you heard?
It wasn't true. I it's still not believable. I mean, clearly it is because I'm here, but it's not believable.
And as far as correcting the story goes, it's important to get it right.
Yes, yes, because I haven't killed anyone, so definitely yes.
Yeah, and as far as what may have been going on between these two different ladies, or whatever, you haven't really had much contact. Tell us about the contact that you had with him since November. I talk to him every other day. So I talk to him every other day. I haven't really seen him since my nephew's wedding, but I talk to him every other day. So but I had no idea about any of that. All this is new. All of it is new. So, shock. Why did you decide to come down here this morning? Because that's my husband. He's still my husband. Despite everything else.
And then he tried to be sarcastic.
Where to go next?
In spite of everything else.
I mean, we have grandkids, we have kids, we have nieces and nephews. That's still my husband.
How has it been trying to explain all that to everybody? Or have you had a chance to?
I don't understand it. So it's hard for me to explain because I don't understand.
Anything you want to say? Or
I'm just trying to straighten everything out. Definitely we want justice. And right now I'm just trying to get him so I can try to lay him to rest. So we're having a problem with that because, of course, they have her saying that that's the spouse. So that's my fight right now.
Sandra, thank you for speaking with me. I appreciate it. What was he like? I mean, obviously things kind of got messy there for you. Yeah, but what was he like?
Even when we separated, we didn't, because it's my best friend. So it wasn't where we can be married anymore, but we still definitely had a relationship. And we have, like I said, we have a whole family. You don't do 17 years total, if it wasn't a friendship there. So he just recovered from COVID. He had been in the hospital. He was there 5 months. He couldn't walk. He had 2 heart attacks, a stroke, his kidneys failed, and he had just recovered from all of that. So for him to make it through all of that, to end like this is real disheartening.
Okay. Well, a surprise twist today for.
All right, y'all. So that's it with that. So what do you guys think? I definitely want to say that, for a man that had COVID. Hey, Latanja, how you doing, baby? For a man to have COVID, listen, 2 heart attacks, a stroke, couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing, and was in the hospital for 5 months. Child, child, what? And he killed by a woman shaking. Oh Lord, I know y'all. I'm just not funny. But I honestly can say, like, you done made it through all that and you got killed by a woman, then baby. But what he did was disrespectful. It was honestly, y'all, let's be real. What he did was disrespectful. And most of us, and yes, Miss Sheila, it's a lot of us wouldn't have been like this lady that says that's still my husband. You see the news, that news band was messy. Cause let me just say that he said, yeah, in spite of, it did get a little messy right there. I'm like, man, you are being really messy. And you just only thing you're adding salt to the wound. That's all he doing. But yeah, like most women ain't would not be strong like that and say, that's still my husband. I'm gonna bury him. I'm gonna give him a proper burial, even though that he had 2 side girlfriends, and we are separated. But I'm legally still you legally my husband. A lot of women wouldn't be able to stand beside him like that, dead or alive. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of us, Trisha, that is so mean. But like my heart goes out to the wife because she didn't know what her husband was doing. But my heart also goes out to the lady that's in jail due to the fact that he did he. I bet you she wasn't expecting that or expecting herself to act out like that. Um, um, I don't think she did either because the wife thought that this lady that was at the house was the caregiver. So how he lied his way out of that? Like, so they talk every other day, and you saying the caregiver is at your house 24 hours a day? She might have been in denial. I don't know. She might have. Then he brings another that woman ran. Y'all ain't gonna. I won't watch that video back over, child, because that woman she ran for her life, child. But she should have known you don't disrespect no woman house like that. To come up in somebody's house with her alleged man husband and think that somebody ain't gonna snap out. You're right. Yeah, he manipulated that whole situation. And let me say this, y'all see what manipulation does, right? Manipulation, trying to play both sides, trying to play one person and try to hide the next person. Then you sit here lying and scheming. Somebody end up losing their life. This ain't the last. This ain't the first case I talked about. Rest in peace, Gloria. Because she died in the same way because of lies and manipulation. And my heart still goes out to Miss Patricia. And this happened in Texas too. Um, yeah, I did. We cut up laughing off that because like it was like that woman, like she looked like she was a heavy side woman, and I'm a heavy side woman myself. I know I would have been if she was out of breath. I know she ran for her life. She ran as fast as she possibly could. I swear to God. Yeah, we did see that, but I definitely want to say we got to stop playing over people, man. Be real. If you don't want somebody, leave them alone. Move to the side and go your separate ways. But playing, having a wife and two girlfriends and disrespecting people will cause incidents like this to happen. And I'm just gonna be real about that. Um, I hate that happened, but I know that you know what I'm saying. If he had a do over, he would have he would have made the decision that he made. But and I wonder how the woman. I wish they'll interview since they being messy anyway. I wonder are they gonna interview the woman that was running? I wonder why they didn't interview her because that would have gave us more insight on this story. They was already being messy. Um, he's telling y'all this is my next story. I'm gonna get up in a minute. He had to have married her too. The story was her telling he has another woman doesn't make sense otherwise. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like if people do that, people get married to one person, then go to the justice of peace and get married again, or go to the Vegas somewhere and get married again, knowing that you're still married to this person. I don't know how they're gonna work that out. I know, child. And that's true. And that's true, Latanya. People need to know that. Don't be playing over people's feelings. It'll get you hurt. And this man got hurt because he was trying to be a player. I don't know, Miss Sheila. Like, I don't know. But this caused this, baby. And she must was mad. My mic is muted, my bad. But um why did she feel the need to go with him to her house? I just feel like he probably manipulated the lady to come in the house, probably had her thinking that, oh, she really just my caregiver. I already told her me and her is not together. And she understood that. Y'all know how men lie. They liars. They are liars for real. They are. They are definitely liars. Especially when they're doing the wrong thing. Anyway, guys, I guess we'll move on to the next story on tonight, guys. But this one right here, it's involving some children, guys. It's very sensitive. Um, this is how this story goes. Um, hold on just a second. I'm just gonna give it to you guys straight, and then I'm gonna let y'all listen to the article. Um, um, I mean, hold on just a second. Okay, y'all. Okay, so this lady, her name is Joanne Zephyr. She was arrested, guys. Y'all don't talk about her eye too bad. Let me see. He must have. Trisha, man, you need to quit. Quit. No, child, y'all finna be mad about this. So, Joanne was arrested after confessing to the police that she forced herself and her daughters to drink bleach, um, causing her 3-year-old daughter to die. She claimed this on. She said that she was it was a some kind of voodoo spell that came over that took over her and forcing her to harm her children. Um, y'all stop, please. I ain't even gonna look at that chat no more. After ingesting the bleach, he then drove to a local church where authorities would find Joanne unconscious in the driver's seat, the 3-year-old unresponsive in the back seat, and her 8-year-old daughter was found on the roadway near the church. All three were taken to the hospital where the 3-year-old was pronounced deceased. After her arrest, she'll confess to choking her 3-year-old daughter. Wow, why? She's currently being charged with attempted murder and one count of aggravated child abuse. Murder charges are pending and will depend on the autopsy report of the topic. So, autopsy, y'all know autopsy reports matter. Anyway, so she says here that, strangely enough, Joanne already had a warrant out for her arrest. Those charges included attempted murder and aggravated battery. The day she murdered her daughter, she called her family and let them know she is going to turn herself in, but wanted to spend time with her children first. She blamed her previous victim on the voodoo spell. Child, she ain't never getting out. But her 8-year-old daughter has been released from the hospital, guys. And she's doing well. So this is around Mother's Day. And child, look at this, baby. Y'all, let me pull it up. Let me take her off the screen. This is in Osceola County, Florida. Let me pull the babies up off on the screen. And her. Look at this. Look at this beautiful baby. I ain't studying her. She can go. But look at the baby. It can go. But look at this beautiful little girl. Why would you do that to your 3-year-old little girl? And you want to put this on voodoo, child. Voodoo don't cause you to make the decision to take your child's life. And then to make them drink bleach. Wow, sickening. Very sickening. I just really do believe that. That's just sickening for me to for someone to do that to a child. Give them bleach to drink. Bleach will mess up the lining in your stomach. It kills you. If it gets in your eyes, swallow, or anything. And to give your child bleach, it is sickening. And I definitely want to say that. And for her to admit that she did it and try to place it on voodoo, I just really want to throw a shoe at her. I really do. I want to beat her with a shoe. Because if you strangled your daughter to death. You, what kind of hate do you have against your own children? Um, what type of hate do you have against your own children? Um, let me see here. I don't even have this video of her, but there was a video that I had found. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop the screen. There's a video that I have found where they was giving more details about this. So let's see. Um, Here it is right here. Let's listen to to this. Yeah, it is. I hate to, I hate to share news like this, but sometimes I know Miss Sheila, get a break, right? Get a break. Yes. So listen to this, guys. They're gonna give you more details.
We're out.
Let me just start it back over. Come on, man.
The death investigation is still ongoing.
Hold on.
Hello?
Let me go back. All right, y'all.
Hey, hello. We're here to talk about the death investigation. Just make sure we're at the right conference today. The death investigation is still ongoing, but this is what we have so far. On May 8th, patrol units responded to the area of 4912 Old Pleasant Hill Road in reference to a possible homicide. Contact was made with Joan Zephyr. She's a suspect. Her 2 children were also at the scene. When we were at the location, deputies found the suspect unconscious in the driver's seat of her car. Her 3-year-old daughter was unconscious in the car seat, in the back seat of the car, and the 8-year-old was out in the roadway by the entrance of the church. All 3 were transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, the 3-year-old was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The 8-year-old was treated and later released to a family member. The suspect, Joan Zipper, was transported back to the Osceola County Sheriff's Office in reference
Right, that's her name, Joanne.
to an outstanding warrant from Orange County for attempted murder and aggravated battery. We also transferred her here so we could interview her about the circumstances surrounding the injuries to her 8-year-old and the death of her 3-year-old. Once at the sheriff's office, the suspect cooperated with detectives and agreed to speak with them about the events that took place. She spoke about what took place in Orange County with a victim who has invoked Marcy's Law that led to the attempted murder charge. She then went to the residence of a family member and talked to her about what she did to the victim in Orange County. The suspect said she was going to turn herself into the police. However, before she turned herself in, she wanted to have time with her children. She took both of her children and left the family's member's residence. Several hours later, she called a family member and told her that she had killed her 3-year-old and the 8-year-old was also going to die, and then she would kill herself. Suspect stated she made both children drink bleach from a makeshift drinking glass. When asked, she later advised she also choked the 3-year-old. The suspect said the reason for doing this to her children is because the victim in Orange County must have put a voodoo spell on her, making her harm her children. The family member was interviewed and confirmed the suspect did meet with her and initially confessed attempted murder in Orange County. The family member also confirmed the suspect did call her back several times later and told them she had killed her 3-year-old child and the 8-year-old child was also going to die and then she would kill herself. Fortunately, we were able to get there before the suspect was able to kill her 8-year-old daughter. Unfortunately, we weren't able to prevent the death of the 3-year-old. The suspect, Joan Ziffer, will be charged with attempted murder and ag child abuse. We're waiting for the official medical examiner's office findings before we file the actual murder charges.
All right, y'all. That's it right there. That is very sad, and I hate that that happened to those babies. And may that 3-year-old rest in peace, and may the mother spend the rest of her life in prison. Nobody is gonna put a spell on you to kill your children. What it was, she was gonna go to, she was gonna kill. This is what I believe. Y'all know I give my opinion on certain things. I believe she wasn't going to turn. She didn't want to turn herself in for the attempted murder of the person in Orange County. So in her stupid ass mind, let me just keep it real. In her simple-minded mind, she decided, well, since let me spend some time with my kids. She was gonna kill herself, the children, because she didn't want nobody raising her children but her. She didn't want her kids to live their life without her. So she was gonna take her and her kids out because she didn't want to turn herself in for attempted murder. Am I wrong for feeling that way? Let me know. But they're just as simple as that. In her simple mind, no voodoo did that. Simple mind, stupid mind, ignorant mind. I don't know. She was in Orange County. Whoever the person was in Orange County, she didn't want to see. I hate people that like that don't want to take accountability for nothing they do. It's everybody else's fault but theirs. Take accountability. You made that decision because just go ahead and admit it. You made the decision to drink the bleach because that's the only thing you could think of with your stupid self for that could kill you and your children. So you killed your 3-year-old, you strangled her to death. So you're gonna get time for that and child abuse. You're gone. Then you done attempted murder on another person in Orange County, baby. They're gonna throw that at you too. You ain't never getting out. Exactly. Let the kids live. Kids still got a life. They may come see you in jail. They may not. I know, like that was the stupid decision, stupid consequences. That's what I truly believe. When you make stupid decisions like that, because you don't want nobody else raising your children, but you made a stupid decision to try to kill somebody or attempt to kill somebody, you know you have to turn yourself in. Go ahead and face your consequences instead of bringing your kids in it, taking their life, and then you ended up still in jail. And God said, "No, I'm not done with you yet. You're gonna set up here. You didn't want to take ownership to your where you attempted to kill someone else. So now you done killed your child. So you're definitely gonna. I'm gonna let you live and deal with this because you did. That's just how I feel with that. So tomorrow, guys, I am going to be live. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about something. But look forward to the live on tomorrow, guys. I am too early. Very shocking. But I would if you guys want to come on here, I'll open my chat lines. If you guys want to come on here and say something, here is the link. If you have something that you would like to say pertaining to anything that I have covered, you know what I'm saying, there is the link. I do want to offer my link to you guys. All I ask is to be respectful. We can have dialogue, and we don't have to disrespect nobody. I definitely want to make sure that I offer you guys. But I know usually I don't. But I'm getting back to the fact that after I cover the cases, I do want you guys to come in and tell me what you think. So there is the link to the live. I'm gonna wait a minute or two. So guys, on tonight, I do want to ask you guys opinions on. So what do you guys think on tonight? What do you guys think about everything that I have covered tonight? What do you guys think about everything that I have covered on tonight? What do you guys think of the love triangle? Do you guys feel as though that the woman should she be charged with the death of this man, or is this a crime of passion? Do you think that, that the man and this woman, were they really married? Um, Let me know. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. I'm about to get up off here. But um, let's see. Trisha, what does this mean? Oh, you saying click the link? Yeah, click the link, please. Um, but guys, tomorrow night I know that I am going to be covering. Oh, oh, okay. Um, well, that's it for tonight, guys. Make sure you guys on your way out, y'all press the like button. If you're new to the channel or new to the Facebook, we welcome you here. Make sure you like it. Do you, Jamie? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try to look. I will be honest, baby. I be trying to come with it. I do be trying to come and give you guys different content. I definitely don't like to be on the same content all the time, but some content becomes near and dear to my heart, and I have to see it out. Ariel Robinson, y'all guys know that was near Victoria Rose Smith. That was near and dear to me. I was covering that all last year. It ended the same time, around the same time. Her and Takia case came out around the same time, and they both got justice. You might as well say. So that's finally ended, and now we got to talk about how hopefully Brian Culture will be going to court. The one that killed that little 8-year-old boy, and the mama Gloria. This was in Texas, and I need to give y'all an update on that. Uh, y'all don't remember hearing about that right around maybe August or September of last year. It was the 3 little boys that had said that their brother was rotting away in an apartment building in Texas. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into that and see when they're going to court. And I do want to see. I do want to get. Hopefully, they'll be going to trial soon too. What's their name? Christy Simple, the mother of Kamari Holland. Hopefully, she'll be going to court soon too. I'm ready to see her go, gone. She's in jail, but I want her to go to prison for life because we know that she sold her baby to a despicable kind of man. Um, and her teen, yeah, her teen son killed. Oh yeah, I got Damari Perry. I got to do an update on that. Y'all, I have so much that I cover. I try to always go back and check on it. So I don't know. It's right now his trial is still pending. Let's pray that since she really ain't got she gave him an alibi during trial. I guess it still hasn't been determined. But let's just pray she just dropped it. Let's just pray that she dropped his trial date and dropped the charges because they wasn't really after Morris. We know who they were after. God has, she has been, Takia has been vindicated, and ain't nothing else they can do about that. That's it. That's all. So I don't know when his next trial. Whenever it comes out, I'll let you guys know. But we're standing with him too. He just hasn't went yet, and let's just pray that it don't even happen because they have nothing that he done anything to his child. People can be mad and say that the system failed his baby J, but the system only person that failed baby J was investigator James Jefferson and DA Daniela Shorter and the judge Tamika Irvin. They are the ones that failed baby J. That's all I have to say. And if you are in Port Gibson, next year they all come up. The election is coming up. If you're in Port Gibson, Claymont County, Jefferson County, whatever, vote their asses out. Because that could be your family member that they have put in jail or tried to put in jail for the rest of their life. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Yes, he do. Anyway, that's all that I have for tonight. Guys, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, same place, same time, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Make sure if you're on YouTube, if you want to join the membership, please join the membership. As well, guys, I'm thinking about doing a grown folks conversation tonight, but I don't know what topics that y'all want to talk about for grown folk conversation. Now, I do have those conversations where we just talk grown folk talk. We ain't talking about no cases or nothing like that, but just grown folk conversation. If y'all want to want a specific topic y'all want to talk about, email me and we can get the grown folk conversation going. Y'all have a good night and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.